according to a study conducted by me, I am the palest person in South Carolina. But it doesn't always have to be that way, because thanks to the wonders of makeup, I can make myself look bronzier. So I'm going to show you how I do that. This is a sun without sun look. Urban Decay Primer Potion always. So the first thing I did was I applied a foundation that matches my true skin tone. Now I'm going to go in with a bronzer. This is Solar Riche. It was released with Neo Sci-Fi, if you couldn't tell. I'm just going to take this bronzer and this 168 brush, and I'm going to contour my face. So I'm just going to dip my 168 into the bronzing powder, and I'm going to find the hollows of my cheeks, which aren't easy to find, and I'm going to contour. This is going to add a shadow to my cheeks, but it's also going to make me look tanner. So I'm going to apply this fairly ferociously. And just so you know where I'm going, I do have a contouring video, but I'm going from my ear to the corner of my lips. I'm not adding too harsh of a contour, I just want it to be there a little bit. I do have the fluorescent light shining on me. To continue contouring, I'm going to go up to my temples, or my forehead, kind of, and apply that. Just want to make sure that I get it into my hairline if I'm going to be doing this, because I don't want it to look fake, and I want it to look as natural as possible. I'm also going to go to my chin. Got a little bit of depth there. And then I'm going to contour my nose by bringing it down each side. Like such. Now I'm just going to go in and add some color wherever I see fit. I'm just kind of going in and darkening the hollows of my cheeks. Now I'm going to apply the bronzer under my jawline. This is going to define my jaw and also bring the color down into my neck, which I can do with this brush as well. A bigger brush might be easier. Just going to kind of bring it down like such. Now I did say that I'm going for a sun without sun look, so it's natural not to just have the tan and the bronze, but have a little bit of flush of pink. So I'm going to add that with a blush. I'm going to use Peachykeen for my flush. I'm going to use 129 brush. Peachykeen is right here. And I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Notice I started off with a very little amount, and I'm just adding more because you can always add more. Just giving myself a little bit of a flush. Now I'm going to get started on the eyes. The first thing I'm going to use is Femmi, which is an eyeshadow from the Neo Sci-Fi collection, and I'm going to put this all over. So it's going to act as my highlight, and then it's also going to be the base. I'm just going to put eyeshadows on top of it on my lid. But basically this is just going to lighten up my lid, very natural looking, with a little bit of frost, so looks like I've just been in the sun. And then I'm going to go to my palette of neutrals and browns and such, depotting accident. And I'm going to find Sable eyeshadow, which is one of my favorites ever. I'm going to use my 224 and some Sable eyeshadow. And I'm very lightly going to contour my eye by just deepening the crease with the Sable. By adding the 224, it's going to add more of a wash of color than if I were to apply it with something like the 252. It's also going to really easily blend out and look a little bit more natural. And I can fix that when I go back to blend. I'm going to add a little bit of Jest eyeshadow between my highlight and the Sable. It's more of a pinky frosty color, and so it's going to look pretty natural on my skin tone. And it'll work to just kind of blend that Sable into the highlight. And one last time I'm going to go in with some femmi and blend downwards. Make sure everybody's behaving. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using Teddy Eye Kohl. It is a brown, very natural looking liner. It has a little bit of a gold reflect in it. And I'm going to use this kind of with a special technique that's going to make it look really natural. I'm going to take it and I'm actually going to apply my liner by going underneath my lashes. So it's going to be kind of awkward to talk and do this at the same time, but I'm basically going to fill it in as naturally as possible. I'm not going to worry about necessarily creating a line on my lid as I am about filling in the lashes from underneath. So I'm going to go like this. Now this, believe it or not, is what eyeliner is made to do. It's made to make your lashes look thicker and to make your lash line really stand out. So I'm going to add my mascara. I'm using plushblack. I would use the brown mascara, except honestly I don't have one. Not a huge fan. Black photographs better, and I just never have gotten a brown mascara. Okay, for lips, I'm going to use Whirl lip liner. It's a very natural color. One of my favorite lip liner. Actually, it's my favorite lip liner. Like I said, I mean, I don't know about you, but I have been tan before once in my life. I'm just kidding. I have been tan before, and when I tan, my lips don't go bronze. So, I want to make them natural. I want it to look light and flushed and, yeah. So I'm going to add faux lipstick, just for a little bit of color. I'm going to add Sweet Tooth Tendertone, which is an amazing lip product, fruity smelling, and feels amazing on the lips, and it has SPF 12 in it, so it's good for you. So, I've gotten my face all bronzed, my eyes. I look natural, like I've been in the sun, except for my décolleté area. So, I need to add some bronzer to my neck as well. This isn't very hard. You don't use a lot, so it shouldn't look streaky or anything like that. I'm going to use my 168 that I was using before. Get a little bit of bronzer on there. And then just kind of look in the mirror. Get an idea of what needs color. And now I look a little bit less translucent. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't get skin cancer this summer. I mean, why would you when you can do it with makeup?